Love 1.
All four of these players are just so familiar with each other that I think we're going to see some great rallies in this one, Rebecca.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. And that's 2 points for Karlsson and Falck. Again, Karlsson acknowledging both points. They had a bit of fortune with both. Now this is Kallberg. He's a fast, powerful, attacking player.
2-1.
It'll feel kind of strange for these four to be playing at the table together in this matchup. Together, as a unit, they became European team champions for the first time in 21 years. 2 years ago here in Malmö.
So they've got good memories of playing at the Renaissance Arena.
2-3.
And it's interesting, isn't it? Because we talk about Moregard a lot as a real talent, you know, double Olympic silver medalist, but it's not about just being a talented singles player. He needs to gel with Kallberg. And they are a new emerging partnership, aren't they?
It's a very good point there, Rebecca. Moregard can't maybe act upon instinct as much in doubles as what he does in singles. As much as we'd love to see that from an entertainment standpoint, it might not put Kallberg in the best stead.
Well, that's exactly right, isn't it? Because we're used to seeing Moregard flying around behind the table, left and right, leaping about in the air, and he won't have that freedom with a teammate to consider as well.
There will be certain moments that he will bring that out, but maybe not as much. And of course, stylistically, we've got a lefty-righty partnership against two right-handers, and we have Mattias Falck at the table, who uses the short pimples on the forehand.
But of course, Moregard and Kallberg, they'll be all too aware of that. And should that pose too much of a threat?
I'd fancy Moregard and Kallberg to win most of the longer rallies. I feel like Karlsson and Falck will have to be really, really disciplined in the serve-receive game. They don't want the rally to go on too long.
5.
Especially not with Moregard there. Because he can really blur the lines.
He can, and he's a fireball of energy as well. He can go the distance in the long rallies.
Yeah, he lives for that.
5-7.
Different to Anton Kallberg, who we've been told has been nursing a shoulder injury. He's found a physio that he's happy with, and apparently he's never felt, well, hasn't felt this good in quite a while.
Yeah, well, that's good to hear, and hopefully we won't see any re-emergence of that problem.
6-7.
It's a lovely forehand into the bane of Falck's existence, the crossover. Oh, he tried the slap down the line. He wasn't far away, Moregard.
How do you go from being teammates, training partners, friends, to foes across the other side of the table?
Hold the phone.
9-6.
Wow. What a forehand from Falck.
What was the question, Rebecca?
I can't remember now.
Oh, yeah, how do you go from teammates to playing against each other? I think it's always there in your mind, isn't it? You're not going to erase it. They're human beings, not robots. They just have to remind themselves of what's at stake. You know, whoever wins this match will be the last standing men's doubles partnership here from Sweden at this smash.
Yeah, that's a big motivation to do well, playing in your home country.
8-9.
Well, a couple of consecutive points for Kallberg and Moregard. Falck and Karlsson looked as though they were on the verge of wrapping up this opener.
Oh, a bit of an escape there, but did well there, Anton Kallberg, to fend it back. Falck saw his name in lights with the slap, but couldn't make it.
course, he was involved, wasn't he, in one of the most entertaining matches of the week so far. Against Patrick Franziska yesterday in the men's singles.
Wow, that was an absolute cracker, wasn't it?
It really was.
Play, please.
Clever shot from Moregard. Oh, that was so cheeky.
9, 10.
Yeah, it was a great combination, wasn't it? Great communication.
Takes such talent to do that little backhand touch that he did. Came from under the ball. Maybe generated a little bit of top on that. Good flick from Kallberg to finish it. And, oh,
11, 9.
finishes in the most anticlimactic way.
Interesting times back up at the table.
1, love.
Getting us back underway. Whoever wins this will go through to the round of 16. And Jae-hyun and Im Jong-hoon. Top seeds await.
Love, 2.
Oh, Christian Karlsson at his best there on the lean. There's a real brutality to his game. He's so physical,
1,
isn't he, at the table?
2.
He is, but he's got that stature, doesn't he? He's a stocky, sturdy guy.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie. Bit like a wrestler, really.
3, 1.
I think, Karlsson and Kallberg play overall more aggressively on average in the rally. Both spending a lot of time in Germany for Düsseldorf, where Kallberg still plays. Oh, what a shot from
4,
Karlsson, the
1.
fanning backhand. And Moregard goes for such a cavalier finish. Would have made that, and that would have made the highlight reel.
I love the leap
anyway.
in the air, yeah.
He's
1,
just tempted by
5.
the audacious Moregard.
He's a showman.
Yeah, can't help himself. And that's what draws the fans in, ultimately. It's interesting, wasn't it, walking around the shopping centre a couple of days ago. He was signing some books at the bookstore. His autobiography.
He drew quite a crowd.
2, 5.
No, you said you're going to learn Swedish so that you can get the book.
Can't remember saying that. Might just buy the English version. Definitely seems like a nice
5,
language to be able
3.
to speak. There's sort of bounciness to it. Love listening to Logan Persson, especially. Lovely
5,
flick there from
4.
Anton Kallberg.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? A very different kind of shot to some of the ones we've been used to seeing him playing, where he goes for that explosive raw power.
The more senior players.
They reached the
4,
quarter-final of the Singapore
6.
Smash together. Quarter-final of the World Championships in Doha as well.
What's
5,
interesting
6.
is that in the Olympic team final in Paris, Falck wasn't selected for the men's team, so Anton Kallberg was playing with Christian Karlsson, and together they were very close to defeating Ma Long and Wang Chuqin.
7, 5.
So they've played a little bit with each other, the players at the other end of the table. I wonder whether it's the player's choice or whether it's from higher up, the decision of who plays with who. I bet it's down to the players in Team
7,
Sweden.
6.
Well, it would make sense that it would be, because, you know, you have to gel well with your partner at the table. You have to have good chemistry, mutual respect. So it works better, doesn't it, surely, if you get to choose who your teammate is rather than be thrown into something with someone.
7, all.
Wow, 7-all. Kallberg and Moregard have come from behind to level up here.
That was a stunning angle from Kallberg. Oh, Falck
8,
trying something a little
7.
bit different with a guide flick. Denied by the net tape.
And do Karlsson and Falck go for something different here, or do they just do what they do best?
Let's see. Oh, he had a
8,
chance there,
4.
Anton Kallberg. But the floaty half long came his way. And he came up the back of the ball a tad too much there. Just a little bit too much. It was so close. These are the margins it often comes down to.
He knows how close that was as well.
Right, it was
9,
a tit-for-tat rally.
8.
Great touch play from all four gentlemen, and then all of a sudden it came long into the backhand. He had a big adjustment to make there, Kallberg. Too much to ask.
Nine.
And Kallberg ducking as he evades that return shot, and that's great work from him and Moregard to level up again at 9-all.
Good feeling from the Falcon, just feathering it here with the forehand. But the racket speed, the physicality of Anton Kallberg dismisses it.
Looked as though they found a rhythm there in that rally. It's kind of table tennis that they want to play, isn't it? That kind of dynamic, explosive play.
Yeah, that's what they'll bring.
Oh,
9, 10.
Moregard pushes into the net. He'll be incredibly frustrated with himself for that. Looks almost puzzled. How did I let that happen? Hands game point to Karlsson and Falck.
Ten.
They make up for it that time, though, don't they?
That's the way to save it.
Yeah.
Eleven. 10.
So they've come from behind, Kallberg and Moregard, to earn the single game point. They're quite closely matched in terms of world rankings, these two pairs. 17, Karlsson and Falck. 22, Kallberg and Moregard. Well saved.
11. All.
Not the best serve in the world, but a fantastic answer from Falck.
Is he just clutching his shoulder there a bit? Kallberg?
Well, 11.
Well, it's the second game point then.
Oh, wow.
Well,
That's incredible from Karlsson. So clever to go back into that half of the table on this counter. Moregard was clueless.
There's not much you can do, is there, with a shot that's coming directly into your torso like that?
Yeah, when you're so close to the body, and the more obvious space would be for your opponent to play the open space, but Karlsson there with great table awareness. Oh, foul.
13. 12.
It's a lovely touch, though, from Moregard.
It was, but I tell you what, it wasn't as low as what Moregard would have hoped for. It's a tough one, though, that to put away with power, so Falck tried to brush it shallow. Requires very fine contact.
13.
Wow.
All.
Tied up at 13-all.
Oh, he chiseled it there,
14,
Kallberg. What a
13.
flick. You could barely hear the contact, could you?
Yeah, it was incredible, actually. Really impressive.
It was surgical.
It was. Unbelievable precision, and it's yet another game point. Well, it was a tentative little rally, wasn't it?
Yeah, a little bit loose with the touch play. And Karlsson with that shimmy flick. The gentleman in yellow were moving back, expecting something with power, so it was a good shot there from Karlsson.
Oh, and there's the power that we know Kallberg is capable of generating.
Not an easy ball to play. So spinny there.
Play, please.
A rocket.
Yeah, it was a nice step around, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Set himself up well for that one. That's yet another game point.
15.
Will this ever end, this game too? 15 points apiece now. Wow. What's it going to come down to? Just who wants it more? Who can take their chances?
See some of the Swedish players there. Watching on. Fascination.
Oh, well, that was
15,
a lucky one, wasn't it?
16.
Ball just dribbling over the net means that Karlsson and Falck get themselves a lucky game point. Can they finally convert? Well, they can.
17, 15.
They level up at a game apiece. That was one that really could have gone either way.
I think that when everyone at the table is playing quite a sound tactical match, you're less likely to see rallies. You're less likely to see big points. I'd say that they're dominating as well as they can, given the fact that the tactics are so often changing, and it just varies point by point. It's very difficult to generalise what a player should do, what a player could continue to do, because you don't know what could change.
1, 2.
Only if one player or a pair of players in this case are really struggling to deal with a tactic or an approach, will you then be able to say, okay, they need to change something to prevent that from happening.
2.
But we have 4 quality players at the table who, you know, have such incredible awareness. The Scandinavians, you know, whether they're the Danes, the Swedes, they're very, very clever at handcuffing the opponents, at making things feel uncomfortable, at baiting them, at taking them out in the blink of an eye. There's a reason that Team Sweden have been one of the great teams in modern table tennis. When you think about it, probably the second best team behind China in the modern era, with the legends that they've had.
Three, 4.
And let's give some love to Matthias Falck, because he was the one in the modern era that helped inspire the likes of
4,
Karlsson, Kallberg and Schulz, because at the 2019 World Championships he made the men's singles final. Incredible achievement in Budapest. 2 years later, Karlsson and Falck became world champions in men's doubles. The same event, Moregard made the men's singles final. And then the Olympics.
Yeah, real trailblazer, really. Role model.
Absolutely. And the Swedes have always had these magical players who have quite unique characteristics. Oh, wow.
5.
Well, there was an example of a unique characteristic. Moregard coming in that sort of dynamic style that he's so well known for, but what a return. How did he get that in?
The margin for error for those are close to 0. That's an impeccable counter from Karlsson.
Yeah, there's such a great mix of styles up at the table at the minute. I think Kallberg has looked especially dangerous for the yellow pairing.
Yeah, he did well there, Kallberg.
7,
It was a great
5.
push from Karlsson right into the corner, lightning quick and deep. But he's so athletic, isn't he, Anton?
Yeah, he's very lithe, he's very nimble. His sister, Christina, had a brilliant opening match as well, didn't she? Against Kwaiman.
Yeah, she was awesome, Stina. Had a
8,
very strong
5.
match. Having a chance, actually, to take it to a decider against the world number 4. It's wonderful, isn't it, the family affairs that we have in table
5,
tennis. The LeBrun
9.
brothers, the Haramotos, the Kallbergs, oh, there's so many. So many. The Diaz sisters.
Yeah, it's a close-knit sport, great sense of community.
Oh, wow.
5, 10.
Brilliant attack. And that's what he's been doing with great effect so far in this match, Kallberg.
Made that look easy, didn't he?
He did.
11,
Can't imagine that it
5.
was. Well, 11 points to 5.
Kallberg,
It was a
Moregard.
completely different third game.
Level.
But they've been in high-pressure moments before. They've got so much experience at the highest level. They'll know what it takes to
1.
take us to a decider here, but first blood goes to Kallberg and Moregard.
One all.
So tense here, isn't it, in the Renaissance Arena? I mean, I don't know whether that's because the fans just don't want to, show any bias. They're just clapping the great points. Table tennis is
2.
different from many other sports because the margin between winning and losing is often so fine. It's different to, say, football, where a team's going to win if they go 3-0 up in 20 minutes.
3-1.
Yeah, and as well, when you've got a scoreline of, say, 3-1 or 3-2 or whatever it is, it actually doesn't tell the whole story of a match, does it? Because you can have 11-9, 11-9, 11-9, incredibly
3,
close, but someone
2.
will win in straight games.
When you see the number of games that are decided by a margin of 2 points, you realise how important a single point is.
Left. 3, 2.
Every single moment matters. Oh, wow.
3.
How on
4.
earth did that flick come back? That's amazing.
Three, 4.
Looks as though Karlsson and Falck are a bit more G'd up now, doesn't it? They know that it's now or never. They need to win this if they're to stay in it, and they're celebrating a bit more in between points. We haven't seen that from them so far in this match.
4. all.
Nice indeed.
That's his trademark, that backhand punch.
It's deceptive, wasn't it?
It's amazing. Strikes it when the iron's hot. Timing has to be perfect.
Five, 4.
Yeah, Karlsson and Falck. Superb match managers. Yeah, and Karlsson's serve
4,
here perfectly
6.
setting up an opportunity for Falck over the table with that wristy, fluid backhand flick to deal some damage. Dose of it there. And they're 2 ahead again.
4, 7.
See just how much momentum was behind that forehand from Karlsson.
Yeah, he played a pirouette, didn't he?
He did his whole body weight behind it. Put everything into it. Pirouette there from
4.
Kallberg in an attempt to play that shot. Moregard looks a little perplexed.
Karlsson slowing it down there right off that corner. He's cut his hand open before. Going for a big attack off of a half long. That was at the European Championships against Jorgic. The fact that he still goes for it shows you that he's going to try and take his chances regardless to attack.
8.
Oh, disappointing little push into the net. Wow.
5.
Some real power there from both Karlsson and Falck. Karlsson sort of set it up and then Falck swoops in.
And look how Karlsson leant to the right because he knew what the flight path of Falck's forehand would have to be. That's amazing chemistry.
9.
It's just so intuitive, isn't it? They just know each other so well.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
9. 7.
You've got to be careful here, Karlsson and Falck. They've relinquished the lead before. That's 3 game
10,
points, though.
7.
This to take us to a decider. Well, they controlled this game from the off, didn't they, Karlsson and Falck? And I think that's been the difference, is the way they began it. Gets the job done.
7. Game.
Karlsson with that
Karlsson.
trademark firepower. The last 16, where the top seeds await. And it's a great
Love
start from
1.
Karlsson and Falck. And that, Fraser Riley, is that going to be the key here? Because we saw Karlsson and Falck establish themselves early on in game number 4.
It's so difficult to tell who is more likely to go on a kill streak here, go on a tear.
1. All.
It looks evident, though, doesn't it, that, you know, Karlsson and Falck have this almost telepathic ability to read each other, and Kallberg and Moregard just not quite there yet.
2. 1.
I think that you got to think about the expectations of the players coming into this event. Karlsson and Falck will have more meticulously gone through things in preparation for the doubles than Moregard and Kallberg, whose
2.
focus would have been more on the singles than the doubles. I think there's definitely something to say for that.
Three.
Oh, wow.
2.
Karlsson disgusted with himself there. Still shaking his head, berating himself. Moregard signalling to his teammate ahead of the serve.
Oh, a bit of a net cord there, and Falck can't adapt with his forehand. But they can't beat themselves up here, the former world champions. Early doors here in this decider.
Three. 4.
Oh, Moregard tried to fake topspin with his backhand. Karlsson was wise to it. Plays another flashy, classy backhand cross court.
Well, the lead relinquished by Kallberg and Moregard.
Ooh,
5. 4.
surprising short touch there from Truls. And the younger pair are ahead here as they change ends at 5.
Be careful with the table. 5-4.
It's so tense inside the Renaissance Arena.
4-6.
Well, a sort of mini break, if you like, goes to Kallberg and Moregard. They didn't manage to get themselves ahead in game number 4. It was all Karlsson and Falck who led from the off.
4-7.
Blistering pace there on that loop. That's Anton's bread and butter. That time, Karlsson couldn't make his backhand cross table.
Is this the turning point in the match? Oh.
7-5.
Kallberg will be kicking himself with that one.
Players have to move in and then out to a neutral position. So dinking it short from time to time really tests those transitions, and it tests your opponent's ability to actually play something short while coming in with quite a lot of pace on the lunge.
8-5.
Well, 3-point cushion re-established now. Kallberg and Moregard closing in on this match.
Yeah, they're in the ascendancy. 3 ahead, 3 away. The wild cards here in men's doubles. 2 away from
5,
beating the former
9.
world champions. This would send a real message.
Are we seeing long-term potential with Kallberg and Moregard as a partnership?
I mean, they're world-class players, yes, but I don't know how much they really care about doubles.
Looked like they cared there, that's for sure. 5 match points now for the younger, less experienced doubles players. Karlsson and Falck need to draw on every ounce of experience they have here.
10-6.
That's a get out of jail free card, but still 4 match points remain.
I'd
be disappointed with how he dealt with that one. 2 match points have been
Timeout.
gone, and we've got the timeout for Kallberg and Moregard.
If they don't win it, Karlsson and Falck will have 2 serves, so it's a bit squeaky.
Oh, but they do win it. 11 points to 7. Kallberg gets it finished off. Kallberg and Moregard congratulating their opponents, their friends, their teammates, Matthias Falck and Christian Karlsson.